with 2 gallons of milk. You might be wondering why this video is getting started off with that gallon of milk and that gallon of milk. Before I say this, alright, keep in mind, a conspiracy theorist is someone who is either A, crazy in the head and they are just like they're a wacko, or B, they're telling you the truth and they're labeling you a conspiracy theorist to discredit your truthful information that you may know. Like, for instance, let's go to Edward Snowden. I'll get to why these milks are so important. I'm literally going to I'm going to get these milk. That's the gallon I'm getting tested. I think this bitch is trying to kill me. I'm not even kidding. She's already killed once. You want to know how she killed once? With words. Her words already killed somebody once. She killed them with the power of words. And now that person's dad's dead too. And that person's dead. That bitch is evil, man. She is worse than Jane. I thought what Jane did to me was bad. Jane ain't got nothing on her. Jane, I actually almost say I love you at this point. That's crazy. I just said I love you to someone who threw out my mom's ashes. That's crazy. Hey, Jane, I met someone worse than you, Jane. If you ever watch my YouTube, I love you at this point, Jane. And you threw out my mom's ashes. That's so fucked up to say I actually love someone that threw out my mother's ashes. And I don't got any more of my mom's ashes because of you, but I don't even hold that against you no more, because you know what? I've literally met someone more evil and more vindictive than you. And more platative and more manipulative and more of a snake, at least from day one. Me and you straight up told me you were trying, and you were trying to be nice to me. That's the crazy part. You were trying to be nice to me for months, but from day one, I told my dad, I don't like her. I don't think she's good for you. I was probably about 13, 14 years old. Okay, I was probably like 13, 14 years old. And he didn't believe me. He's like, oh, he laughed at me just like I got laughed at fucking right now. Just like how it was the exact same laugh. I remember the smile down. You know, I got a head injury, but I remember the smile down to a T. The same smile when I'm like, Dad, I don't like her, Dad. I was 13 years old, somewhere between 13 to 14 maybe, right when my dad met Jane. And these milks are important. I'll get to why they're important, but I got something else even more important too I'm in the middle of. But I'll tell you why these milks are important, but let me finish with the Jane part, alright? I told my dad right off the bat, I got laughed at, just like I got laughed at right now when I tried saying the truth. And by the way, Dad, come on, get out of here with that bullshit. Maya had a house and a job, and she had her own money, and she gave it to you to help start your business, and then you're going to try saying, now, in the bank, and she had to steal it because you were trying to buy. I was there, just like I was there with Anna. Anna, my dad, people might tell you different if you ever watch this, Anna. People might tell you different, but and my lady might think different too. But I know with my heart, my dad did do everything at that point he could possibly do. He did everything in his life that he could possibly do to try and keep you. He did everything he could. My dad did fight for you, Anna. I hope you know that. And my dad was a good person. And trust me, he keeps sending me the same pictures too of the baby. I hate it. 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 It's sickening. It makes me sick because it's the life you should have got. But like I said, Anna, my dad couldn't give you that life then. My dad didn't have that power to give you that life. Because he didn't have the money. And the lawyers would have taken it all. And it would have been a drain pit to end up the same way. So you can't really be mad at my dad for the life you missed out on. But what you can be mad at my dad is, you can be mad at my dad for bringing that bitch, Michelle, with you when he went to come visit you in Florida. You should be mad at my dad that he said, oh, you were too busy at Victoria's Secret to say hi to your own daughter. You couldn't walk, you couldn't wait in a line. If Anna was my daughter, you know what I would have did? I would have, what do you call it? I would have not brought her, and I would have said, you know, this is my daughter. I don't think it's right that I bring you with me. I don't think that's right. You know, I haven't seen my daughter in how many months? How many years has it been? I haven't seen her in X amount of months, X amount of years. And this is what you bring? A kid that's not even related to me, and this woman that then got nothing going for her, that's a straight up sleazy ass freaking prostitute probably, when she was working at Chipotle. That bitch needs to go right back where she came from Chipotle, and put her ass back there. And you know what, Dad? This is where you got your point for redemption with Anna. You keep that kid. You got the money to fight for her. You keep that kid and take it from her. You take that kid from Michelle. You don't let it, what happened with Jane, happen with like what happened with Anna. Because right now, you have the power to make the difference. You have the power to say, you know what? Nah, this time I'm making the right choice and I'm taking care of my daughter. But you weren't the right choice for me, Maya was. You know, and we just got in a whole argument about how Maya was, here, I'm going to start, hey, I'm hoping my dad's watching this right now. I really hope you are, man, because I love you, Dad, and you laughed at me right now, and that smirk you gave me on your face, that laugh you gave me on your face, that was the same laugh you gave me when I tried telling you, hold on, when I tried telling you about how evil Jane was. It's the exact same laugh. The exact same laugh that you gave me when I was trying to warn you about Jane. You had that exact same stupid smile with that exact same stupid laugh, and look what happened. She accused you of raping her. She accused me of doing something. Honestly, I'm scared of what that bitch is doing to me. She might be fucking, I don't even know. I can't wait to get out of that house, because I know what happened with Jane, and let's put it like this. I don't want to be anywhere near that. I want to be as far away from that fucked up shit as possible. I don't want to be anywhere around it. I don't want to be anywhere near it. I want to get the fuck away from it immediately before what Jane did to me, before she did it to you, before that bitch does that to me. She might already be doing it for all I know. She might already be doing it. I don't know how the fuck. She's a sneaky, manipulative, evil woman. Maya, hey, you know what, Michelle? If you're watching this one's for you. Maya, she had a pharmacy job. I don't know what the kind of lies you're believing. I was there, just like I was there for Anna when Jane tried pulling that shit, and I had to go to court to defend my dad. I was there. You weren't. And all I'm saying is the truth. I'm not saying this because, honestly, I want to get away from you as quickly as possible before you do what Jane did to me. Because it's all the same. You're doing everything. You're driving a wedge right now. You're pretending to be fake. You've been fake from day one. You tricked me because you caught me at a weak point, and I didn't know. I can't believe this is all over fucking laundry. I literally let this all happen over laundry, man. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm really stupid, man. Even Sammy was like, I told Sammy the other day, I'm like, Sammy, man, I fucked up. He just looked at me. He had this look on his face that was like, he knew I made it. He's like, you know, and even one day when I was talking to him about it, even Sammy was like, yeah, well, you made a bad choice, but... And I was like, you're right, Sammy. You were right. Sammy was fucking right. Sammy was right. You were right, Sammy. Oh, man. But it's okay, because my friend Nacho gave me a phenomenal idea, and I could just get away from all of this. I have the opportunity right now to get away from all this fucked up shit and get away from that Michelle. I don't want to, as soon as I get away, I ain't never talking to your ass, I ain't never seeing your ass, I'm not even going to look at you ever again. Oh, by the way, the reason these milks are in here, I think the bitch is trying to poison me. Back to the conspiracy theory thing. Conspiracy theory. Look at Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden, everyone thinks he was a piece of shit. But he was at first, because he sold our military secrets to the Russians. And then he went and hid to Russia. But then he came back. And you know what Edward Snowden tried doing? He tried warning us about how our government is spying on us and all that, so we don't turn into a communist country like China. Now, why these two milks are important is this milk is not spoiled and this milk is not spoiled. Neither one of these milks are spoiled. This milk, both of these milks tasted the same when I first got them. This milk tastes nothing like this milk. I think that bitch put some shit in here to try to either make me sick, poison me, I don't know what, but it doesn't taste right. And I'm not even lying. I'm taking that shit to a poison control center and see if I could get it tested. I tried doing that once. I don't know if they like, I wonder if DuPage County, oh hey, they got there is a poison control center there. Perfect opportunity. I wonder if they'll let me bring it into, I gotta ask them where the poison control center is. I'm getting that shit tested, man. I want to know it's just milk in there and not some type of thing to try to make me sick, poison me. I don't know. Who knows? I don't trust anything in there that's opened anymore. And the reason I'm saying this, because this isn't the first gallon of milk, half a gallon of milk, open gallon of milk this has happened with. This is about the 5th gallon of milk this has happened with at this point. There's no reason this milk should taste different than this milk. No reason at all. Both of these milks went through the same thing. Expiration 10/16/24, 10/13/24. So it expires a few days sooner. It's been in the fridge. You know what that she did too? I drank a spoiled gallon of milk because you know what she does? She takes my milk out of the fridge, leaves it on the counter till it gets warm, and then puts it back in. And I've already, that's 2 more times that I didn't even bring up about how she's trying to poison, about what she's doing. Those are 2 times I didn't even bring up yet. I'm starting a new video. Oh wait, we got some people watching. Hey, did you comment? Did you read why I just brought up the milks? This isn't the first gallon of milk this has happened with. This is like the 7th or 8th. And in case you missed what I said, because I see people just logged in right now, in case you missed what I said was, I've had, this milk is not the same as this milk. Both of these milks have the same thing. Expiration date's a few days different. And to sum up, I'm not going to repeat it for people that were continuously watching because I got more important shit I need to get on this video before it's over. So what I'm saying is I'm getting this shit tested to see if it's spoiled, to see if it's been poisoned, to see if it's got something in it that shouldn't be in it, because there's no reason that these two shouldn't taste the same, but this does not taste like this. Maybe she left this one out of the fridge, because even my lady's seen her doing it. What she does is she'll take my milk out of the fridge, let it get, I wouldn't be surprised if she even puts it in the oven for a few seconds to warm it up faster, but she's been purposely spoiling my milk, and that's happened about 3 times. The last time was about a week and a half ago. I went to go drink some milk, and I drank it, and I'm like, what the hell? I spit it right out. It was spoiled. It was cluttered. I was like, how the hell did this happen? This was in the fridge. There's no reason at all that this milk should be spoiled. And then that was on the 4th to 5th time I saw it happen. Man, this is I'm in some sick, twisted, demented shit right now, and and then what you want to say is, oh, well, me and my lady argue. Yeah, we're arguing because of your evil ass. You wouldn't even be there right now if it wasn't for you trying to snake me and come there for the laundry, and then Maya coming to when I was in the hospital, bed, almost dead, saying, oh, I'm sorry, man, when she said that, I felt so bad, man. I felt so bad. And Dad, get out of here with that bullshit. You know damn well Maya had a job way before she met you. She had her own. She was a real woman. This one you're with, it's already too far gone, so that's why my only option is to get away from it as quickly as possible. And you know what? When you call me from that jail cell again, Dad, I'll be there to pick you up this time. That was a while ago, and I still came to court, though, so you can't be totally mad at me. I still came to court to defend your ass. Is anyone even watching still? Oh, yeah. Hey, Michelle, are you watching? Everything I said was true, by the way. You're trying to discredit me. You're trying to discredit me for speaking the truth. I don't know where the hell you got that from, Dad. You did not help Maya get her job. You did not give Maya back her money from the business. I was freaking there. I was there. She had to steal the money back because you were trying to buy a house with Maya, or with this bitch or whatever, with Michelle. And the only reason Maya got her money back, she was watching that bank account, and as soon as it hit what it should have hit, she took it out. She wouldn't have got her money back if you weren't trying to buy some land. That's how Maya got her money back. Just like how fucking you're sitting on my 2 things right now. Hey, can I drive my car for the summer? What are we in? Fall already and I'm getting evicted. I'm literally driving to eviction court right now. Literally, I'm driving to eviction court as... I'm not even going to say that because that doesn't need to be put out here, but... Wow. No, I was talking with my friend, you know what's crazy? Nacho was acting more like my dad than my real dad was. Nacho came up with a whole plan for me, everything. Like, man, Nacho, thank you. If you ever watch my YouTube, thank you, Nacho. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to stop by and tell you thank you, Nacho. Like, really, thank you, man. Like, I was really stressed until you came up with that idea. I was, like, seriously stressing. But, Dad, I love you. You're my dad if you're watching. Michelle told me about 3 weeks after you moved her in, she told me to my face, you were at work. She told me to my face, I hate you. And then what did she say after that? I remember she said, I hate you. Why did she say she hates me? Why did she say... And it wasn't for a legitimate reason. It was like... What did she say? She said, I hate you. I don't want to say something false, so I'm not going to continue with that. But it was something like, I hate you because... What was it? We're talking like... Keep in mind, we're talking like 4.5 years ago. But I got a good long-term memory. Oh, wait. Shit, I got to make sure I'm going the right way. We got to pause this 1 second. Alright, we're back. Nobody's watching, we're just gonna start a new video. Nobody's watching, we're just gonna start a new video.